Hello, boys and girls. Let's do some math. So first things first, we're going to put on our thinking caps, which I had around here somewhere. I don't know. Where's my thinking cap? What's what's going on? My thinking cap's walking all by itself. How is that possible? Wait a second. Gonga! What's going on? Oh, man. I'm sorry, Mr. T. I was trying to put on my thinking cap, and then I couldn't see anything at all. I noticed you ran into the camera and everything, the computer. But this was my thinking cap. It's a little bit big for you. Oh, so sorry. Mucho apologies. No problem. No problem, buddy. How about you go find your thinking cap and have a seat over there, and we can do some math. All right. Oh, hello, boys and girls. All right. Well, Gonga gave me quite a scare. I thought my thinking cap was walking around on its own. Now we've got our thinking caps on. Now we're ready to go. Today we are going to start comparing numbers. We are on chapter 7. So brand new book. And we're going to compare numbers. We're going to talk about how to compare numbers. So let's grab our whiteboard. And let's see. We're going to look at two numbers, 65 and 56. Now, which number is greater? What do I mean by greater? Greater means bigger. Which is the bigger number? Which is the greater number? We're going to use that word greater a lot. So which is the greater number? How do we compare these two? There's a couple ways, right? There's a couple ways. Number one, we can draw a picture to help us out. How many tens are in 65? How many tens? There's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many ones are in 65? There are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many tens are in 56? There are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many ones are in 56? 6. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. First thing that we do when we're comparing numbers, and you can compare it the picture or you can compare the actual numbers here, start with the tens, right? If we have tens and ones, you're going to start with the tens. 65 has 6 tens. 56 has 5 tens. Which one has more tens? 65. So guess what that means? We stop right there. 65 is greater than 56. Now, if you used the pictures, you'll find the same thing. Start with the tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 65 has 6 tens versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens for 56. So 65 is greater. Always start with the tens. Now, what happens if we come across something like this? Sorry, my eraser got behind me. If we come across a number or two numbers that we are going to compare, but it looks like this: 25 and 24. Or we could draw them: 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we go to the tens. 2 tens. 2 tens. 2 tens. Uh-oh. They both have 2 tens, and I was saying you start with the tens, but this time the tens are the same. What do? I'm not sure. Calm down is what we do. We start here. The tens, if they're the same, you move to the ones. How many ones are here? 5. How many ones are here? 4. 25 is greater than 24. Even though the tens are the same, the ones are different. Start with the tens, then move to the ones. Very important. Start with the tens always, then go to the ones, okay? All right, so let's take a look. We're going to look at a couple new symbols that we're going to be using. One in particular today. So let's try 25 again. and 17. 25 and 17. 25, we have 2 10s and 5 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 17, we have 1 10 and 7 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Now, when we look at this number, we have these numbers together. We have 25 and 17. First, we start with the 10s. How many 10s are there in 25? 2. How many 10s are there in 17? 1. 25 is greater than 17. Now, I can write that out. 25 is greater than 17. Or I can use a symbol. A symbol that means is greater than. And it looks like this. Ready? 25, and this symbol means is greater than. Is greater than. Take a look at this symbol. See, this is like an opening and it's pointing towards the larger number, right? That means greater than, right? That means greater than. There's another symbol we're going to learn about that means a little something different that looks almost exactly the same as this. But right now we're going to focus on greater than. Is greater than, all right? So what we're going to do today on our workbook, we have here on page 290. See, we're comparing 25 and 17 is greater than, and we have the symbol is greater than. Here's another example of it. Well, here, you're going to compare these numbers. You're going to circle the greater one on all of these. Then you're going to tell me, what did you use? What helped you figure it out? The 10s or the 1s? Remember, you start with the 10s. If they're the same, then you move to the 1s. Then you're going to write them here. Is greater than. You're going to put it there, and then you're going to do the same thing. These are the same sentences. This symbol means this. So you're going to put the numbers in the correct order there, right? Okay? Then on the next page, 291, we're going to do the same thing for these problems. Is greater than. We're working on is greater than. Now down here, you're going to write or draw to solve this. And this is a little bit of a challenge. It says Pam and Jake play a game for points. Pam's points are 1 10 and 6 1s. Jake's points are 1 1 and 6 10s. Who has the greatest number of points? Is it Jake or Pam? So you're going to figure out who has the most points and then write the name right here, Jake or Pam. Okay? John has 51 cards. Paul has 32. George has a stack of cards greater than either Paul or John. How many cards might George have? So there's many different answers that you can get here. John has 51 cards. Paul has 32 cards. George has a stack of cards greater than either Paul or John. How many cards might he have? So you just write a number when you figure that out. Okay? Might be a little bit of a challenge. Not quite a challenge. All right, and then finally, we're going to do a little bit of coloring on the next page. See these balloons? They need to be colored, but only if their number's greater than 56. Only greater than 56. You're going to color them any color that you want. Okay? All right, boys and girls, we are starting our journey into greater than. This is our first day. It might be a little bit tough. Don't get discouraged. If you need to take a break, please take a break. Have fun with it. Remember to keep your thinking caps on because we're going to need it. It's challenging, but you can do it. All right, boys and girls, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.